gosh. This is really your Accuquilt program, but today at Quilting a Day, we are having fun on the farm. And that's why I wore my apron. Aren't I cute? All over Southern California, down here in San Diego, you guys could be part of this fun. So, Orion, whoa! Look who came! Woohoo! We got chickens! Chickens! Get your cameras. Oh my gosh, I'm so loud. I'm so loud. I was going to ask him to do that, but he just did it. So I have chickens in Julie, and I have 6 chickens, and Orion asked me to bring my chickens live down and put them in a cage out in front. And I asked Brian, and he wouldn't let me do it. We were just supposed to bring 2 chickens, and that would leave 4 at home, and he was afraid that those 4 would be psychologically ruined for the rest of their life because they didn't get to go and they would be back there lonely. So, is that, yes, I brought my apron and I did bring chickens. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, Teresa has to help me. 1, 2, 3, chickens. This is an antique, whoops. No? How's it supposed to go?
Oh, no. They go everywhere.
Oh, we don't know how they're running. Now they're all upside down. Whoa. I thought I folded it right. Oh, well. There, that's better. This is my antique quilt, and actually a copy of it is out in the front with 2 sheep, a brother and a sister. Aren't they cute? So, oh, what is it? Paco, he must be the boy. And Snowflake must be the girl, huh?
5 years old.
Oh,
5 months old, sorry.
5 months old.
Look at the way it's quilted like chicken wire.
Yeah.
Chicken wire.
Navajo churro sheep.
Navajo churro sheep. That's a lot to learn. And they aren't very tame because they were running all over the parking lot last night, and the staff had to chase after them. And they came in a van, and they don't have very good potty manners either. Because we saw. Oh my gosh, I know, it's so much fun here, but your quilt is going to be fun too. It's just so much fun. And are you ready for the grand unveiling of what's under this cloth?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we have to have a drum roll. Take it. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! I feel like somebody's going to win this today. I'm going to win it. I told Orion I wanted 1 of these, but Orion, I've been thinking about this. I really need 3. I need 1 for every studio I have. 1 in Julian, 1 in Quebrada, and 1 here. 3? Just 3.
And what about 1 at home?
Well, that's Quebrada. No, that's one of my homes. I already told you. Is this cool?
Yes.
We can't wait to show you what we made on this. Whoa. It's really fun. Okay. Oh, spin it around. This is we're just like on a program. Like whoa, this is like the big car. Who cares about the big old car? This is what we care about. Oh, keep it rolling. Look at this rolling. This is why I decided I could have this, because the wheels are so great that I can have it off on the side. And when I want to use it, I'll put it right in the middle of my room, right?
Yeah. Perfect.
I know. I think it's really great. Okay, so we have, we do have to plug it in, though. That's a really good idea. Okay, you ready to see your star? Oh, you're going to love it. So let's see. You all got your patterns right away. They are for sale, so you can order them on the internet. So, let's see. We're going to start with Sue. You have to come running in like a champion. Yay, Sue! Sue.
Yes, I knew we were doing this farm thing today, so my family really is from Iowa, so I thought I'd wear this, but I didn't really know I was going on camera today.
We're with it. We're with
We're
it.
with it.
We're with it. So today, Sue is making a
I'm making a 9-inch block with my 6-inch cube.
Oh, now that's confusing. A 9-inch block
With my 6-inch cube.
6-inch cube. So from now this point on, we are not going to call this a 6-inch cube. This is just a 6. Okay? 6.
It's confusing.
Because how can you do a 9-inch out of a 6-inch? This is a 6. Yay! And are you ready? Would you like me to hold the mic for you while you show your quilt?
Sure.
All right. And this is really exciting because I think Sue decided on Wednesday
late afternoon, I decided I wanted to make a quilt.
I helped her decide a little bit.
Yeah. So, but isn't it fun?
Isn't it pretty? So show over there, and now show these guys over here. Ooh.
So the really good thing about it, the instructions that you get uses 2 dies number 3 and 4, and no matter what size of cube you're going to use, you always use die 3 and 4, and you'll get the same result.
That's pretty easy, huh? We wanted to make it simple. 2 dies to make everything in this quilt. Ooh.
Pretty good, huh?
So there's basically just 2 parts that I just really want to tell you. This is die number 3, and this is 2. So it's like, what is it called? Half square triangles, okay? And that's die number 3. And beside it is die number 4. And how many parts are in this block? 4. And so it's a quarter square triangle. Oh, I'm so excited.
That was pretty logical.
They're getting it
die
really
4.
quick.
You got 4
Die
parts.
4 parts. Die 4 parts. Okay, do you have your dies?
I do. I'm going to put my quilt up just really quick.
Okay, okay. I wanted to make this really simple for you so you guys, whoops, I don't need it. so you don't get confused, okay? All right, and so we have here in the ring, do we have our Go Big turned on? Yes, we do.
Okay, I need the mic.
Okay, you need the mic.
Nobody
Okay.
likes. So Teresa very nicely prepared all this. So all of my fabrics in there in die 3 and 4 are smart stacked, right? So they're right sides together, ready to sew. And this is how easy it is to make one block.
Oh, man. Oops, we've got our little table covered.
See how nice this table is? It's all even. There you go.
Whoa! That is one whole block that she just now cut. Guess which die this is? Oh, are you doing a good job? 4, because there's
4 pieces.
4 triangles, and they are ready for sewing.
Isn't that great?
Woo! And the second one.
I wish I would have had Teresa at home when I was doing this.
I didn't
She
think
did
of this
such a
until
nice
this morning. She
job.
cut them all for
Yeah.
everybody. Okay, spin that
Spin
around
it.
there. Oops, and there we go. And get rid of it. And these are what size? How many here? 2. And so it's die number.
So they didn't do so well on that one, but they did really good on die 4.
They did really good. Okay, you can throw your scraps. All right.
So there you go. So, oh, now we have another chicken.
Yes, champion. Woo. All right, you ready to go? fun on the farm. You guys could all come to Quilting today. This is more fun than where you are, isn't it? Okay, that's cool. Okay, so now, okay, we had die number 6, and this should go on the design wall, 6. And now we have die number 8. Oops, not die. Yeah, that's good. 8. Cubate. And this is what I made with my cube 8. And the size of it is 12 inches finished size. Ah, wow. Who could this be useful for? The people that are in the block party. Yeah, the silent star is 12 inches. And some of you are going to want that. How many of you are in the block party? Yeah, I knew it. Why do you think I'm doing this? 12 inches. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, and I think that we have a gorgeous quilt that is ready to show you. And maybe Teresa can take it. Ah, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Oh, yeah. The silent star. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. It's a beautiful star. The silent star has such a great name. And it also has a ribbon border. And it only uses 2 dies. The first die is number 3. And the second die is? Number 4. You guys are with me. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and it's just beautiful. Pat Wetzel did this one. The quilting is gorgeous on it, and I love the little check and the little ribbon border. And David said when he saw the ribbon border, he said, "No way." Are you thinking the same thing? Yeah. You're going, how can I do that? Woohoo! Ah, but it's a lot of fun. And let's show the quilting on the back. You can really see the quilting on the back. Woo. Pardon me? Amy Potter. Amy Potter quilted it. The quilting is just gorgeous. Look at that. And Amy switched the color of thread on her ribbon border. I love all of her feathers. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. I'm not sure. I'm going to put the smaller one on the design wall. But so we will put this aside. And you can take, you have a picture of this. Yes. Not only do you have a picture of this, go start at the back and come in one. There is the picture and the yardage to make this quilt. Ah. It's actually the same color. Our photocopy, yes, it's that quilt. The photocopier is yes, no, it didn't run out of ink. I don't know. We've had the repairman, but he's colorblind. And this is it. Cool. Okay, so I want to show you, and we're gonna save this for later because I'm gonna put it up. I have my 8-inch cube. Ooh, my 8-inch cube. My 8 cube. Oh, see, tell you guys what to do and you remember. I found it. 8 cube, number 8 cube. Yep. Inside are 2 dies. 2 dies. That's all I'm going to pull out. I'm not going to be confused today, huh? Okay, they happen to fit in my Go Big. And here is number 3 with my little mat on top. This is such an elementary program. I hope you'll all get it, right? And this is number 4, mat on the top, all stacked and ready to go. I just love to get it started and then you just, whoops. Okay, what did you do that for? Ah, start it again. Okay, put it, and get my hands out of the way. Whoop. Woo, It doesn't like that one. It doesn't like this one. Let me see. Oh, too many strips. Ah, fine.
So it shows what happens if you put too many.
Yes,
Good.
all
Good example.
squares. And following your chart on page 2, this is what I have. Okay, spin, woohoo! Spin die number 3. Take this off, get rid of that. Half square triangles, corners on the star. That's beautiful, huh?
Okay.
Are they good? I'm going to put that one aside. Okay, so this one was my star block. Okay, this was my quarter square, little spin. Oh, darn it, I'm going too fast and I made a mess out of it. And now I'm bummed. But anyhow. Huh? I know. I'm too excited because we're having too much fun. Okay, and I will have to clear that one off. But anyhow, is that good?
Yes.
Die number 9.
Block 8.
Block 8. And my block size is 12 inches. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys. Woo! Welcome to the farm. Oh my gosh, these are the fellows that ship your orders to you. No! We're going to put you in the pen out there. Yay! You want to walk around over here? Woohoo! Oh, moo! Oh my gosh, this is too funny. Thank you. Yay! Woohoo! Yeah, really, California cows are happy cows. Okay, we're doing good. So now it's Teresa's turn. It's Teresa's turn. And she is the number 9 cube. 9, 9, 9. And the block size is 13 and 3.
And a quarter finish.
Is that cool? It's growing. Huh? You got your cubes? Oh, whoops, yeah. Do you want me to hold it for you? Isn't that cute? Okay, you're good.
It is with a 9-inch cube, and finished side of the block is 13 and a quarter. Okay?
Okay, not 9-inch, 9. It's a 9 cube, 9. We're going to have Accuquilt rewrite everything.
And then the most important, and this one is that the number 4 half square triangles is only 1.
Yeah.
Quarter
think it's
triangles.
quarter square.
Quarter squares. It's only 1. Therefore, you're gonna flip your strips. Okay, to get it. You're gonna flip in. What other word?
Flop.
Flop.
And then
Then what? Then cut.
cut. Flip,
So-
flop, cut.
So do you see? I'm lining it up. Right.
It's
in
a
there.
rectangle. It's different.
Okay. So this is different.
Yes, and she's going to put the
Put it
mat
in
on.
it and do that.
That's good. Only here will you see this at Quilting today. And now you're going to flop.
Flop my piece. This
Take
is
that
one
off.
set.
Flop it.
Flop it. And so I can
Flop
get
it.
So I can get it from this part. See, there is what we cut, and this is where we're gonna cut the next.
Ah.
Okay.
That's it.
Obviously, they were not able to put 4 in it, so that's what you're gonna. Okay.
Flip, flop, and
Flop and
cut.
And then this is like all the other ones the same. You know.
That's
just
die
your
number 3.
Die number 3, half triangles.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Half square
And-
triangles. Brian, I wanted you to understand this so well that you would go home and do it.
I saw that UFO.
I know that. And I'm going to have to get you getting your quilt done.
And that's it.
Brian has a table, so he's gonna cut.
Oh, Brian has a table. Oh.
And this is it. So this
See?
is what it looks like.
Ah,
Okay,
is that
the
cool?
lining. Okay.
That's a cool trick.
There you go.
Okay, okay,
That is a good
okay,
one.
cool, thank you. Okay, now we got the green corner,
In there.
and that's it.
That's all.
1 star. Okay,
Okay.
Teresa asked to stand here, and I want to tell you a really cute
Oh.
story. I told her I was going to tell her. It's fun. Okay, this is called the Silent Star. She said, Al, what does that quilt mean? I said, because it's from World War II, and it was when the whole country was really waiting for the war to be over. Everybody was waiting for the war to be over. And finally, the war was over, the guns stopped, the fighting stopped, and so thus it was called the Silent Star. That's a true story. And so I was sitting with Teresa and saying the other day, oh, I'm so concerned, I'm so upset. My brother is having heart surgery today, and I'm really kind of worried about him. And so Teresa was chatting with me, and she said, oh, yeah, she said, my friend Marty has had 4 peacemakers put in. So I decided this is a peacemaker. We are all going to be peacemakers. Okay? We all want silent stars. Don't we want that? Yes. So it has such a good story. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, now you can put that one up. Yay, we doing good? Okay, so now we only have 1 cube left.
Oh, no.
Woo! You're a cow. A pig. You're a flying pig. Oh, I know what you guys all say when there's finally peace in the world, the pigs will fly. I get it. The pigs will. I don't even have to do my lesson. Thank you, Carol. You're great.
Yes, thank you for everybody.
Carol. This is my staff. We're very serious and we work hard here. Okay, so now we're up to the which cube?
12.
The 12 cube. The 12 cube. And this is David, the farmer. David the farmer. And
all these animals.
this is too much fun. Excuse you. Okay.
So
And
they
this is David's.
This is my 12-inch block.
Okay, you
You'll hold
talk.
it. That's my 12-inch block. It's very patriotic. They wanted me to wear a costume, but I didn't want to mess up my hair.
Oh, I love that. I love that patriotic.
So yeah, so it's very
Isn't that fun?
patriotic. And then if you notice the stripes, I was really careful to line up my stripes. So it's really easy when you use the Accuquilt.
And when you cut a square, you can get your stripes. They just naturally work. Sue taught me that. I didn't believe it, but it just works. You cut 1 square and you get all these to match.
That is awesome.
Awesome. Is that awesome? And David, he's going to turn this into maybe
wall hanging.
a little
Yeah,
wall
a wall
hanging, or it could even be another border. It could be a really cute centerpiece on your table because it's a
Even
nice
addition,
big, and the size of it is?
I don't remember. 18.
18.
18
Yeah,
inch
it's
finish.
18. 18.
A tablecloth.
A table centerpiece.
Tablecloth would be good too.
I think it's, and just, put another border and a backing on it and you're done.
Yeah.
Or the ribbon border.
Or a ribbon border.
Oh, you would, Jane. The ribbon border. All right.
Okay.
So, because we are just using, these are the size for the 12 cube.
12 cube.
We're going to get that right. 12 cube. Okay, they're big,
Okay, so
so
they're
you
big.
can't do 2 at a time. How
So-
about I hold it for you?
You want to hold that?
Yes. How about
Okay. So this is die number 4. So it's all layered on there. It's kind of sad you can't put 2 of these through. It's okay.
Yeah. But it's just kind of like a train.
Goes through.
And see the table, how it catches?
It
Is that
catches
nice? You don't have to run around the table real fast.
Okay, so I'm going to spin that off.
Whoa, you're
So I
getting
messed up.
too anxious too.
I am anxious. I was trying to get all those animals together.
You did good. You did good.
So the
Yeah, you don't want to mess them up.
Hmm?
Pardon me? What did?
Oh, the sheep. This morning I had to help Orion get the sheep out of the back to the front.
Where-
I've never walked a sheep like a dog before.
On a leash?
On a leash, yeah.
Are they used to walking on a leash?
I don't think so. 'Cause okay, and so then this is die number 3. Was I supposed to show something else with that?
Nope,
Nope.
you're doing good.
All right.
I'm going to sew these in just a minute.
Okay, so let's push this through.
And okay.
This
you're
is die
doing
number
good.
3 for your 12 cube.
Yes, your 12
12
cube.
cube.
You did that very good. The 12 cube. So let me ask you, what size cube do you have? Anybody have 6? Let me see. 6, okay. 8? 8 cube. 9 cube, good. And 12 cube. See, we did something for everybody.
All right, and that's it. They're all
Cool.
cut and ready to sew.
And you want to spin it really good so it doesn't fall
So
apart.
do that.
Ah,
All right.
okay. There we go.
Can you get rid of that for me? They like to see.
Oh, Brenda would want it. You guys stuff your little dog beds with those scraps. Yes, cool. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Now I'm going to sew and I'm going to get boring. That was too much fun. Oh my goodness. So let's put this one right up on the wall so you can compare the sizes. And the first page of your pattern has all of these sizes. Did you see that? Yeah. And there's more. You want to see more?
Yes.
This is what Teresa and I have been doing in the last day or two. Teresa actually sewed it all together yesterday. And how long did that take her?
That was after lunch that we just.
After lunch. This is the 8 cube, the 12 and a half inch block. This is made, okay, go inside on your papers. Okay.
Page 6.
No, this is the 8 cube.
It's the 8 cube, honest it is. It's the 8 cube, but let me tell you, the 9-inch block is just like an inch larger. If you have the 8 or the 9, but your directions are written for the 8-inch cube. And so you can make one, you can make 4 stars, make 4 stars, and you know how to cut lattice, right, and strips, and you can measure that all out. And you can also do your ribbon border with the 9 cube too. Only 2 dies, number 3 and number 4. See, just pull those out, put everything else back, and you can do it. It's very, very fun.
Everything locks. We
Whoa, that is beautiful from the back. Isn't that beautiful? We did something different on the ribbon border. We pressed those seams open. Press them open, and all the other seams in the block, they all lock.
Awesome.
Ah, awesome.
Did I move it?
No,
Sorry.
you're good.
You did good. We did good. All right, and will you put that up on the wall for me now, Teresa? Okay. I'm breathless. That was too much fun. Okay, I'm going to put my 2 dies out right here. There's a
A block right here.
Oh, okay. Okay, put the 9 cube away because what I am using now is the... You guys got it! I'm so excited. I used to be a teacher, you could tell. I still am. I still am. Okay, so I don't know if you were following along, but on page 2, did you look at the block? And all 4 sizes of cubes are written right there. 4 sizes of cubes, right? Okay, so now the first one, I'm number 8. And so I'm going to look at the first little picture. These are the corners. There are 4 corners right here. And it's background and green. And all you have to do, I rough cut. I did a 5.5 inch by 11 inch. And I did it. I usually have to say Teresa did it, but I actually did it. Okay, 5.5 by 11, I rough cut. And if you just have scraps, whatever, that's fine. I'm going to take this and just fold it. They're right sides together. So I'm just going to fold it in half. Oh, is my mic not working? Okay, and this is die number 3. Oh, you're going to swing it around. Isn't that cool? 3, see right there. 3 along the edge. And I'm just going to put this right on here. This is enough for all 4 corners for 1 block. And I'm just going to let Teresa cut that for me. And I'm going to pull this back down, okay? Boo! I'm doing green corners. Ta-da! Okay, and Teresa, will you just, yep, she's making me all 4 corners. And actually, if you look right at page number 3, I need a little jumper scrap. Ooh, spin it good. So, okay, you can throw that.
Maybe this is all you need for your...
My jumper?
I don't
There's a little jumper scrap, and you're right. Maybe this is all I need. I like that. That's fine. Okay. So a jumper scrap, what we mean is just so that you can get your quilting started, right? Okay, and while I'm doing this, Teresa, you are going to have to make sure we have the iron on, okay? And because they have these cool notches, okay, my stiletto, yes, my stiletto, they were already right sides together, so I don't have to worry about them. And now, you know what, I'm actually shaking because that was so much fun. I don't know if I can sew straight. Oh my gosh, okay, so I am just going to literally sew all 4. And you start and stop. You can just flip the next one over. It was just cut. I like to hold on to the back end and give it a little tug so it doesn't go right into your sewing machine. And you want your stitches to go right here on this edge. You don't sew with a scant 1/4 inch when you sew with an Accuquilt. And even though I rough cut, I don't have to square these up in the end. These are all going to be perfect 4-inch finish size when I'm all done. Doo-doo-doo. So if you're new, what do you think about that? Is that good? Okay, and so you can just go ahead and take your cutting gizmo. Boo-boo! Look, that's what I did right in the beginning. I was so nervous. Oop! It's a little crooked, but I think I should probably do that again, don't you? Maybe. Oh my gosh, you have to keep a good 1/4 inch. Just like you? Yeah. Oh, I can usually sew straighter than that. Okay, so now I'm going to give them to Teresa. She's going to, first, this is very important. First. Okay, so every seam locks, we did something a little different with the green corners. Okay, it's in step number 2. You're going to fold it right sides together and just clip to the stitches. Then cut through the stitches, okay? And then you're just going to open it up and press it to the dark, okay? Okay, so Teresa can fold it. Yes. Oh, right, I'm sorry. Look at the picture. You split it in half right now. You split it in half. Yeah, none of these seams are very good. I'll have to get what I did last night. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's good. So she's going to press all of them. Isn't that an interesting concept? We struggled really hard and tried to make it all locked together, but now look at that. Doot, doot. Ah, ooh. Okay, that's very good, huh? That's very, very cool. Okay, so now the next one, go over to the top of page 3, right-hand column. It's very simple. You just take a red and a background, right side up. Let me see, right side up. This is why it was too thick. I had this on my mat before and it didn't go through. Okay, background red, flip it right sides together. This is to make that little center square. We're making this part right here. Cool, right? Okay, so just put it on die number 4. Yay! And Teresa, I hope you have a mat.
I do.
You do it. Okay, so you're just going to cut that. And you can see the sewing technique, how you just pick up the triangles and just have to flip one and sew them together. Good? Woo! She did it. She did it.
She's good.
She's good. I think I'm going to have her sew it while I do the next one. Okay, so if you stack it up, okay, what's important is that you don't sew this edge. Don't sew this edge, sew this edge, okay? Sew this edge. And so you're just going to take the first pair and line it up and sew it. You've got to get those edges all lined up. And with this one, you see you have to flip it over. Oh, flip it over so that red is on the top, okay? So now you're going to put that right over there. And actually, you have enough for 2 blocks. Ooh. Okay, you good? Are you coming with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give this back. Okay, and you can, I'm going to cut it off. Cool. Teamwork. I like it. I wasn't sewing very good today, Teresa. Okay, so now we're going to,
Then I will.
you're going to open it up and you press in your seams toward the dark, okay? Open it up and press your seams toward the dark. And then you can just flip them right sides together. You want the top seam to go up and the underneath seam to go down. Good? Good. And see how that's all written out right there? Okay, and you finish sewing that one, and then I'm going to just show, we have to do our swirling technique. Magical swirling. And so we're just going to do one more seam, and then I'm going to show you. Look, we already got all of our corners done. 4 corners. Whew. 1, is that fast? 2, 3, oops. Oops, Eric. Where did it go? Woo! Thank you, Barbara. Do you see the hand magically comes up? That happened on one of my videos. I got so excited I threw my ruler on the floor and it was a PBS show. And so a cameraman crept over just like that and like magic my ruler came up from behind. Okay, you did good. Okay, so now I'm going to just take this little seam right here, clip that little thread. You see, I call that the connecting thread. And I know my stiletto was out. And then just take these stitches that are in this seam. If you've never done this, we do it a lot. You just pop it out. Just pop, get your stiletto underneath your seams and your stitches and pop it out. Just let me do that. Just get your stiletto underneath and pop it out. Take off your glasses so you can see what you're doing. Oh, like a miracle. Oh. Okay, and then you just open it up, and from the back side, you work at that little 4 patch now, and just open that up, and just lay it flat. And it's very, very flat. Okay, and will you press that one for me, Teresa? Cool. Okay, so now, are we doing good? Yes. Okay, turn the page. Beep. This is the big one. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to lay these out. First of all, I need to have a background, right side up, and a dark. Right side up. That's blue. That color is blue. Did you guys know that? That's blue. And then underneath it, underneath that, oh, it says, take the background, flip it right sides together. Okay? Right sides together. Now the next one shows, ooh, like a medium blue and a dark blue, right? This is the big one. Ah. Like that. And you flip the dark blue right sides together onto the light. Yes. So we have 4 quarters here. Ooh, you with me? Yes. Okay, now it says take the first pair and put it on top of the second pair. Ooh. And then you line up the edges. You place it on die number 4. Thank you, Vanna. You did that so good. Die number 4, centered on the top. Ah, mat, and just put it through. Is that cool? That's very cool. And what I was doing before, whenever it just rejected it, I had the red and the white stacked on top. So it's better just to do 4, maybe, and then you'll get it. But see, we already did. This would finish that. Okay, so right here, we're going to put this right there. Ooh, good. Okay, and so look, Teresa is stacking up all the triangles. Is that good? Yes. She made me 1 stack of triangles, and we're just going to turn. Remember that corner that we want to, okay, this is the bottom. Oh my goodness. All 4 are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of these patches are right here. Whew. Okay. And now we are going to just sit and peel them off the stack. Is that cool? First, we just take the 2 pairs, the first pair, right sides together. We got a little jumper scrap. I hope I'm sewing straighter now. I'm not shaking as much. All those animals in the room have me a little uptight. And then you just pick up the next triangle, okay? And you just put it right behind it, do a 1/4 inch. Does that look like what your illustration shows? Okay, I am on page 4. Okay, we did 1. So now we're just going to take the second triangle set, right? Right sides together. Put it right behind. And 1 more behind that. What do you think? Is this cool? You like it? I like it too. That's how you can get this done so fast. Okay, so I am just going to clip apart in groups of 2 and you just lay it down, you open it up, press your seams toward dark, open it up. Okay, one more. Press your seams to the dark. You don't cut this right in the middle, the thread, because it's all lined up like a pin. Good. And now you just turn it around, flip it right sides together. Top seam goes up, underneath seam goes down, and you just butt it right on behind. And you just do that 4 times. Okay, Brian, are you with me?
I got it.
You got it?
I got it. I might get a quilt done.
I know. You might have to start another one. Oh my gosh. I am so out of control. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a funny story to tell you about my chickens. Well, sad but maybe funny. We had 8 chickens. One of them, the white one, the girl, they're all girls. There are girls. Okay, so the white one, she was the naughty one. She didn't ever want to listen. She was a rebel. She always wanted to do her own thing, run here, run there, not come in at night. Nope. When you say, girls, it's time to go to bed, they all run in the chicken coop, except this white one. One night, she thought she would be brave and daring, see the rest of the world. She didn't come home. So a predator got her that night. And so Brian went over in the side yard. He found her feathers, big pile of white feathers. He picked up all of the white feathers that he could get, and he took them back to the other girls. And he said, see, look at these. Look at these feathers. This is what happens to you if you don't go in at night. And all of the chickens were looking at that pile of feathers. It's true story. Well, he's really into his girls. I'm not around there all week, so he has to take care of his girls. Okay, so now I saw the stitches this time because I took my glasses off. That was good. And now I'm just going to swirl them around like this. Swirl them around, and you just mush them. Push them right in the middle. Yes, that's what you do. This is my favorite thing. You just take them and you mush them good. I'm going to get it. They're going to take me off of Google, huh? No, not Google. What is it? YouTube. Okay, and now you're going to press that one. See?
The only American quilter that's been removed from PBS, YouTube, Google.
That's pretty funny. Okay, so look at this. Isn't this cool? I have them all clipped together and ready to go. And these we're going to sew later, after lunch. Are they beautiful? Okay, so I don't need these, but let's see how we can do this little stripe. Okay, stripe. It was a stripe. Ooh, let me see. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're still going the same way, right?
Yes.
Over here.
Yes.
Down
Down the bottom.
Whoop.
On the bottom.
On the bottom. Oh. Do.
Yes. Yes.
One square. Oh, did I put it in wrong? Okay, it's the wrong material. Ha!
There you go. Yes.
I just did that to make sure you were listening. Is that right?
Yes.
Cool. And one like that. Is that right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, all these little guys have to be all sewn later. Oh my goodness, is this too much fun? Okay, so now we're doing good. Let's see, it's 5 to 11. Do you want to see how to sew it together? Are we doing okay? We've laughed so much that. Okay, so now I'm just going to take, and now you're looking on page 5 in your pattern. What is this guy? He's stuck in there. Okay, take your middle row and flip it to the left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Top, top, whoop, top. That's what you have to do, right? How many times do you have to go back and you have to start all over again? It's really fun. So anyhow, I am doing Silent Star in my Fabulous 40s class. So you can do this with the Accuquilt cutter. And you can also do a couple more that I'm also going to show. It's Dora's Delight and Grandma's Star, Bear's Paw, Flying Geese. You can do those all with the Accuquilt cutter. How's that sound? So I'm going to show them, but if you're not in the 40s, Fabulous 40s group, you can just make the patterns because they're just good, and you can just have fun doing it with your Accuquilt cutter. Okay, so I locked the corner right up there. I'm holding this corner right down here, and this one is next, and I'll show you what I mean by locking the corners. Okay, when you swirl this seam, oh, you know what? I picked up my bad stack. Oh, I wasn't going to show that stack. That's why I only had 3. Okay. Well, they lock together. Darn it. This is what happens when you don't use the right pieces. This is a kind of funny. Oh, man. I was doing so good. I'm going to quit and go home now. Anyhow, it's pretty amazing if you make a mistake. I swirled these all different ways. I swirled half of them clockwise and counterclockwise. That's because I didn't have my book to look at. But this one is right. And I had them on my sewing table. I should have not picked them up. But I will show you this corner. Okay? What locking looks like. Okay, in this corner right here, it's going down. On the opposite side, it's going up. And they're all supposed to do that.
Yeah.
They're all supposed to do that. So when you open them up, ooh, that's what you get. That's what you get. Is that good? That's good. Thank you. Thank you. And so you just sew the second row exactly the same way. And whenever you finish with them, you go to the center and you press the seams away from the middle. And they all lock together. This one does. Does that look good? Yes. That looks good. Yes. Yeah, you can see the little green split. And that works really good. So it works really, locks well. Okay, and that's, you got your picture. We're doing good. And so now, turn the page. I'm on page 6 and page 7. This yardage is for this quilt right here. This really is the picture of that quilt. Really is the picture. And so I'm going to move all of this out of the way, and we'll put it back on, back up. Okay. And so you're going to make 4 12-inch blocks from cube 8 It says right up here with cube 8 using 3 and 4, just like I did. And then when you turn the page, you continue making your ribbon border, and it's still with cube 4 and cube 8. Okay? Oh, what did I say? Oh, I said that wrong. I'm testing you. I looked over and just to see what Teresa was doing. Okay, so first we're going to do the red and the white. The red and the white. Okay, let me see. Just the red and the white. I think that's this stack, right? Red and white, red and white. It's if it's 5 and 3/4 inches. Let me see. Yes, 5 and 3/4 inches goes on die number 4. Look at that right there. Okay, so Teresa has them already stacked, right sides together. They are all ready to go. Doo-doo! That one. And if you look down a little bit further, I see what she's done here. Okay, so this is die number 3. This is blue in the ribbon border. And this is just for what size? What measurement?
5.5.
This is for, it's 5.5-inch pieces, and it's for the half squares. Do you see they're just half square triangles? Look at the ribbon border on the wall. See that? Okay, and she's gonna cut this one too. She's making me stacks. Okay, let's have the ribbon border over here. Woo. Ooh, this is what we're making. Look at that. Does that look easy? It's very, very easy. And there's only one more part. I'm so glad Teresa has it all written on it. Corners, corners, corners. Red and background. Red and background. Right there. Did you see that, Eric? Red corners. And this is also cut on die number 3. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So what do you think about this? Is this going fast too? Very, very fast. Okay. So now you can just take and look at the picture right on page 8. What you're going to do is basically we have, let me see, we have, ooh, so actually I think I should have put it the other way. But anyhow, doesn't matter. We'll just switch it, right? We'll put the white on that way and this way like this. Like that. On step number 3, is that right? So if you put like the red on the top, that's what I have to do. Okay, I have to sew with red on the top. I got it. Now I got it. I got it all lined up. Right? Right, Teresa?
Right.
I have it all lined up. Just look at the pictures. Merritt did all the pictures. Didn't he do a good job? I think it's really fun and really easy to do. Okay, if you turn this right, then you can just go ahead and pick these up and just assembly line sew them. You want to have the red on the top every time, and then what do? You set the seam and press it toward the dark. Okay, and see how you can have a whole line going of these? Okay, and Teresa is going to take and press the seam to the dark, and I'm going to get these guys. Look at these guys, aren't they cute? They're so cute. all right side up, all stacked and ready to go. And I am right on step number 6. And let's put them right here, like this. Is that right? Yeah? Right? That's right. And the reason that we did it this way is because when you flip the half square triangle, right sides together, you're not fighting your seam. It goes down. It goes down and it'll go really, really really quick. Woo. All right. I need a little jumper scrap. Ugh. I threw everything away, I guess. Oh, there's some. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't waste this. Pick it up off the floor. I can't do that, right? Huh? Brenda, I'm using all of your dog bed scraps. Ooh. The ladies that do the dog beds are here today, and that's cool. And now they have to raise their hands. Ah, yeah? They're going to take my scraps. Okay, still 1/4 of an inch. We're doing good, and we're nearly done. We're going to flip another one right here, because if you look, you are going to press these and sew these into pairs. And then you really start to see how the pattern goes together. One more, and look at this. How are we going to sew these together? How are we going to press these? Okay, so right,
Large triangle.
right now, not yet. But who said open? You did really good. Okay, but now we're just pressing towards the large triangle. Ooh, they're very, very pretty. And now we are right underneath number 11. We're going to turn this into a pair. If you get all your pairs right, you will get your whole ribbon border right. All right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to look at the picture. It's going to be like this. Let me see. Like that. And like that.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's it. It's really easy, right? Are you getting impressed?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so now we're just going to line these up and sew these together. And Brenda is right, because what are we going to do? Press it open. Okay. And do you see all the pictures? It's all pressed open. Okay, and so while she presses that, I'm going to take one of my corners that's red, my red corners. Do you like the plaid?
Yes. Love it.
Okay. Oh, okay, Teresa, press it open. And this is a corner, and you're going to make 4 corners.
Those are the seams that you press flat. Open them.
We do. We usually press to the dark side unless something works better. That's the rule. You do it to the Darth Vader ironing until you have to
But
do.
for this ribbon bordering, you're pressing it.
Yes, because this seam was really bulky. Ah. One more to the dark. Ta-da! Da-da, da-da.
Yes.
The unveiling.
Yes.
Da-da, da-da. Ooh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Wow, are you impressed? You love it. You love it. Okay, oh, thank you, Teresa. So you're going to do 8 in a row for all 4 sides. Is that easy?
Yes.
8 in a row for all 4 sides. And then you actually should sew your 4 blocks together. Now you're going to go to here and you have a page. Flip it over. Ah, it's right there, page 9. Do you see the explosion? So you do the whole center right here, just 4 2.5 inch by 12.5 inch lattice and a 2.5 inch cornerstone. You make the whole middle. You do the whole middle, okay? These are all in your yardage chart, and then you add borders on 2 sides. You remember the size of these borders, Teresa? 3.5. These are 3.5. 3.5. Press toward the border. Always press toward the border. And then comes your top and bottom. So now you got to measure, okay? You're going to have to measure your top. And Teresa did this yesterday, and she said 8 is perfect. Okay, so it has to measure here to each side, all 4, and then you sew sides of just your border, and then of the top and the bottom that are hanging loose, you need to sew your little corner pieces on first. Sew your corners on first, and this is a corner right here. See how easy it fits in there? Doesn't it look tricky?
Yeah, it does.
Looks tricky, but it's not. It just goes right in there. You attach it, right sides together, and then you put this on the top and the bottom. And make sure you put it in the right direction. We know. We know what to do. And those famous 3 words, layer, quilt, and bind. Yay!